Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming. We are here with an amazing game, Dissidia Final Fantasy. Thanks to Square Enix, we got an opportunity to participate in a closed beta, and folks love this game. So just to show you what characters you can choose, for example, like the Onion Knight, you have Cecil, which has two forms. You have the Paladin and the Dark Knight, which is awesome. Folks, we love that from Final Fantasy 4. You also have an option of picking Bartz, Terra, Cloud, Strife. Yes, he's in the game from Final Fantasy 7, the legend himself. You also can get your Stola, Lightning from Final Fantasy 13, Van, Shantoto, Titus. Yes, folks, Titus is in the game. Zidane, Squall. So you got a pretty good lineup in this beta. Obviously, there's more characters in the game. As far as tutorials, they do have a video tutorial that you can watch to learn how to do everything. There's also a practice mode. In the beta, there's an online multiplayer of 3v3. However, there is no party system at the moment in the beta. Now, when you're picking your character, you have a choice of set A or set B. One is more of a support system, and the other option is fully offense attack abilities. Now, when you choose your character, you wait for 2 more combatants to join. Like I said earlier, in the beta, it's 2 random opponents. You also get to choose your summon. You have a choice of Ifrit, Shiva, Alexander, Odin, Levithian. You know, there's so many there, Bahamut. So it's a good amount of choices for the summons. Now for this video here, folks, I normally do a full review. I normally discuss every in and out of the game. But because this game is so amazing, down to the background music, the appearance, the mechanics, I want you guys to really enjoy the gameplay the way I did when I first played it. As far as issues that I have with the beta so far, there are very few. I think it's well put together and it plays very solid, real smooth. The characters' abilities correspond with how they really are in the Final Fantasy games. My only issue is the camera angle. At some points you get stuck on an angle where you don't see your character, or it kind of locks in on a certain position. It wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but a few moments where I needed to, create an advantage against the opponent, I was not able to. So I'm sure that's something that's going to be fixed. So we're going to start the first match. We're going to play with Cecil as the Dark Knight. So enjoy, folks. And after that, we'll come back. We'll do a little bit of commentary. We'll explain who's fighting in the next match, and then the rest we'll enjoy.
Good to see you.
Darkness swallows you. It subsumes you. Darkness swallows you. Die. It subsumes you. It subsumes you. It subsumes you. It subsumes you.
I'll take care of that. They're no match for us.
Easy.
Leave that enemy to me. Leave that enemy to me.
Be gone. Easy.
Leave that enemy to me.
Darkness swallows you. I have you. Meet your end. Be engulfed. Be engulfed.
Leave that enemy to me.
We shall succeed. Darkness swallows you. Be engulfed. It subsumes you.
They're no match for us.
Darkness swallows you.
to summon
Let's
some
get
help.
to summoning.
Time to summon some help.
Slice through our foes! Be in go! Meet your end! It subsumes you! It subsumes you! Darkness swallows you! You doubted your strength and lost.
Thanks.
Thanks.
See ya.
Let's meet up again sometime.
So Cecil, we're gonna play with Titus this time around. Titus is one of my favorite characters of the Fantasy franchise, and they just recently announced that his father Jet will be in the game as well, so that should be pretty cool. So Titus obviously has a spiral cut and a jet shot as options for set A and B. You guys already know the deal. We're gonna play with random opponents. I believe we started doing practice mode as well because in the beta, the load times were a little too long. Obviously, there's a lot of people trying to play, and the servers aren't necessarily set up yet to handle that much volume. So we went with practice mode for the next couple replays. For the summoning, we chose Alexander. And I like this screen here too because you pair up with 5 other players and you guys can kind of trash talk or discuss the strategy that you're going to use if you're not using party chat. So I thought that was pretty cool as well. Alright, so we're going to go into this gameplay. You guys will see Titus. Titus is awesome. After playing with him, I thought he was the best character in the game. But my opinion shifted when I used Cloud. Obviously, there's a lot of bias involved. I admit it. But it is what it is.
Well met. Day, I say.
Stay still! Here it comes! Have a nice flight!
That swine is mine.
Have a nice flight!
That swine is mine.
Have a nice flight! Here it comes! Have a nice flight! Stay still!
That swine is mine.
Victory is
By our
imminent.
Thomas good graces, we've put them in their places.
I am at my wit's end.
That swine is mine. That swine is mine.
Let's do it! Have a nice flight!
Let us place
Time
our
to evoke some astral
Let
foes.
us place our faith in another.
Time to evoke some astral
Let us
foes.
place our faith in another. Let us place our faith in another.
Come on! Let's bring this match to a close!
Victory is
By our
imminent.
Thomas good graces, we've put them in their places. That swine is mine.
Stay still!
your
my
dues.
thanks.
Thank you.
Blitzball's not the only thing I'm good at.
You have my thanks.
Here's your
By your
dues.
leave.
Keep your spirit high.
Alright folks, the moment everybody's been waiting for. We are going to play with Cloud Strife, and we're going to show you one highlight of a practice match. Because again, back to what I was saying earlier, when we were playing the beta, the matches took a little bit too long, and I was streaming this, so I didn't want to create a bad experience for the viewers. So we're going to just show you one match with Cloud and the practice match, and afterwards, I felt so good using Cloud that I wanted to play an online match. So we'll show you that highlight as well. And I'll come back at the end, we'll wrap it up. I'll tell you what my impressions are, and we'll do somewhat of a review for this beta, alright? Thanks, folks.
Stand still. Stand still. Justice in your Justice in your day.
Stay the course.
Nothing can stop us
now.
The light of the dawn must burn.
Don't get up. Don't get up. Stand still. Don't get up. Justice in your day. Don't get up.
Time to bring out the ringer.
Don't get up.
Stay at the summoning
We'll
start.
win.
So this is how it is.
Let's get the summoning
Plunge
start.
Lance's device through their hearts. Don't get up. Don't get up. Come on. Justice in your day. Don't get up.
I've got dibs on that one. Consider that one beat. Consider that one beat.
Justice in your day.
How could I ever repay you?
Looks like I finally found my way.
I owe you one. How could I ever repay you? We'll definitely see each other again.
Alright, so now it's time to use Cloud in an online match with other players. Like I said earlier, Cloud is the truth. He's going to be such a beast character. I just hope that when the game launches, everything's pretty balanced, because you know how meta quickly evolves. I don't want it to be a point where everybody's picking Cloud or everybody's picking Titus. I get maybe the first 2 weeks there's going to be a lot of fandom, but I hope that at some point every character is solid to use in the matches, and I hope that when you're doing team compositions, you have certain characters that complement each other and have a lot of synergy together. So enjoy this highlight here, and we'll touch base at the end, folks.
Don't get up. Justice in your day. Thought he was capable of more. No time for regrets. Justice in your day. Justice in your day. Stand still. Plunge lances of ice through their hearts. Stand still. Justice in your day. Come on.
Alright, so this is the gameplay of the closed beta of Dissidia Final Fantasy. You can hear it throughout the whole video. I'm in love with the game. I cannot wait for it to release. From my understanding, it's releasing sometime in January. If I hear other news, I will definitely let you guys know. But folks, the hype is real, and I cannot wait for this to come out. It's a beautifully polished game, smooth mechanics, background music is awesome. I mean, I could just sit there and listen to the soundtrack all day. It's that awesome. Now, as far as like everything else, I'm not sure of the full character roster yet. I'm going to have to do some research and get back to you guys. We can follow up with another video, or we can drop the comments down below. I'll let you guys decide that for me. As far as anybody who's checking this out for the first time, be sure to slap a like button. Definitely gives me an idea if you want to see more videos like this. And once the game launches, I'll have a clear idea if you want me to cover it on the channel. So as always, I appreciate all the support. My returning subs, you guys already know, you're awesome. And for anybody checking out DaRealLegend and Gaming for the first time, be sure to hit the subscribe button and watch me stream on Twitch so you can hang out with DRL and we can have some fun. Alright, so peace out.
Thank you.